Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Jonathan back again with the weekly scuffle, and today I'm talking about Conor Ben's potential fight against Adrien Broner. Honestly, I think this is a good fight. Conor Ben made me a fan during his last outing versus Chris Algieri. Honestly, I think this would be good for Broner, being UK based, fighting not one of the best in America, but an American talent with a big name. Who Broner, even though he hasn't lived up to expectations and has had issues out of the ring, he's honestly fought some good guys, and his losses have come to solid fighters. His losses only coming to Marcos Maidana, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, and Manny Pacquiao. And then you have to look at this as how it is. I feel like it's more of a push to get Conor Ben into that more mainstream audience, tap him into the American audience. I think he has a very solid following in the UK, and it makes sense. I mean, his father is a legend when it comes to boxing, and he hasn't had the traditional path, but he's fighting veteran guys. I know Maurice Hooker, who is a former title holder and recently lost to Virgil Ortiz, who's widely considered one of the better prospects in this division as a potential candidate if Broner weren't to fight. But honestly, I like the Broner fight. I think it could do very good numbers. I think this fight would make sense either in the UK or in America. I think it's a good way to introduce Conor Ben and line him up for these potential fights. I mean, you're gonna have the questions of whether he's gonna fight a Virgil Ortiz eventually, because that's clearly what Eddie Hearn and his promotion are trying to do, trying to get him with those big guys like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, if they ever fight. So honestly, I think Broner is a good way to advance a level up from Chris Algieri, but also not take a huge risk while also simultaneously building your name, as Conor Ben has shown that he has produced and developed nicely as a boxer with the natural ability of a fighter and punching power. But yeah, with that being said, we'll see how this plays out. I think Conor Ben has a very good fusion in the sport. And I think if the fight were to go down with Adrian Broner, I think Conor Ben would win it out. I think it would be a solid fight though, don't get me wrong. Even though Adrian Broner has 4 losses, none of them have been by KO. So it's very interesting if Conor Ben could put him away to see how he does it. And then maybe that could skyrocket his stock. I mean, we'll see. Maybe an eventual clash with Virgil Ortiz if the Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence's ever move out of the division. You could see them two race for the remaining belts. But with that being said, we'll see how all this plays out and see you next time. Peace.